How's it hanging? It's your boy Malik here, alright? And there's a video I saw about like 2 weeks ago, a week ago, and it was a Naruto video, and it was calling Itachi the biggest fraud in Naruto. And I'm like, wait, hold on, listen, I love Naruto. I really do. It's one of my first loves. Fans can be annoying as hell, but calling Itachi a fraud, that is, okay, that's a new one. Alright, now he was definitely a bad brother to Sasuke, 100%. He was not a good brother to Sasuke, but calling Itachi a fraud, that's a new one. I haven't heard that one. I gotta hear this. Let me watch the video, okay? If you're a fan of this video, please, I'd really appreciate it if you drop a like, comment, subscribe right here. If you like this video, check out my main channel, Malik the Mist. Anyway, let's get to it.
What's good, y'all? I am currently recording this on vacation because the grind does not stop.
Oh.
The hate watch does not. It never stops. Alright, basically, when I was younger, I watched this amazing anime called, you know what I'm saying, Naruto. It's a pretty good show. They got pretty good characters. Naruto and Sasuke, the main characters, is pretty cool. Naruto low-key hella zesty for this.
I mean, to be fair, they kind of suck at writing side characters. Like, I love Naruto, but my god, did the Konoha 12 just fall off? Like, they stopped being relevant. Like, honestly, after the Sasuke retrieval arc, as soon as Shippuden starts, they fell off hard. Like, my guy, the exception, but my god, the side characters fell off.
Man, Sasuke though.
So then I'm a perfect match for Sasuke.
Well, yeah, wind beats lightning, certainly.
Okay, okay, sure.
What I meant was that only my wind can assist and magnify his fire.
Wait, why did he actually? Wait, hold on. Did he actually say that in the? I haven't read or watched Naruto in a minute. But my god, if you actually say that, okay, wow, Naruto, buddy. Okay, listen, Naruto's not gay, but maybe he might be bi in this situation, because, okay.
Wind, only your wind, nobody else's? Mind you, there's literally other wind style users in the show. Hey, yo! But you know what I'm saying? It's okay, it's 2026. There's absolutely nothing wrong with playing for the other side with being on the other team. However, there is a problem with being a lame man named Itachi Uchiha. I, BucketHatSplash, am one of the greatest Itachi Uchiha haters the world
okay, I gotta hear this. Let's hear the argument.
Has ever known, the world will ever know, nigga.
Okay.
Flashy.
Listen, if you don't know Naruto fans, Itachi is probably the most glazed character in the entire fandom. Like, people glaze the shit out of him. Like, I'll never forget a poll I saw, what's on YouTube or Twitter. They said, who's the strongest Uchiha? And Itachi won the majority of the poll. And I'm like, no, he's not. Like, objectively, he's not the strongest Uchiha. Like, Sasuke and Madara are definitely stronger. And I'm not talking about Sasuke. Hell, you could do Sasuke when he just has the regular Mangekyo. He's still stronger than Itachi. But yeah, it's just, no.
Rigmarole hoopla that Itachi be doing be fooling y'all, but that jaunt does not fool me, bro.
Okay.
I know exactly what he is. He's
right.
Single-handedly the second most glazed anime character of all time.
Yeah.
When y'all look at Itachi, y'all see a flashy, aura-filled ninja. To me, he's literally just an athletic Uncle Ruckus with eye cancer, bro. Like, are we serious?
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Let's not go that far.
A glorified coon who can dribble the basketball. We gonna get more
Call him
into
a
this
coon,
later,
damn.
though. This video does well. I'm gonna do a hate watch series. Well, I'm gonna hate on every character I hate. Usopp, you gonna be there for sure. Usopp,
well, hold on,
I love
okay.
hating on Usopp, man. I've never been more disappointed in a fellow Negro than I have been for Usopp. Follow my Instagram.
Yeah, it has been pretty for Usopp.
You know what I'm saying? Mess with me. And now it's time for me to single-handedly ruin the reputation of one of the lamest anime characters of all time.
Okay, let's hear this.
Who be getting away with this lame stuff for too damn long. Now, right, to properly and thoroughly hate on this cooned out organism, we first have to go over his backstory. Now, first, as we already know, Itachi was born into the Uchiha family. The Uchiha family, or Uchiha clan, is low-key the coldest clan in the entire damn universe. They're naturally physically stronger than everybody. They possess a higher overall vitality than everybody. They're also the directest.
Well, I wouldn't know about vitality, but they excel at, all jutsu, and they have, like, the Sharingan. Now, the whole vitality, I think that's the Senju, like the life force and shit, that's the Senju.
Descendants of Indra Otsutsuki, whose father is Ninja Jesus himself. They drip better, they motion better, they clothes fit them better, they stronger than you, they guns bigger than you.
Yeah, except there's one tiny problem with the Uchiha. They're likely to crack and go insane. Like, they're just one bad day away from becoming supervillains. Like, Like it's not.
Well, nigga, they goons bigger than yours. They meat bigger.
What did he say?
Whoa.
If you were born in the Naruto verse and came out the womb in Uchiha, you were genetically glazed. Itachi's dad, Fugaku, was one of the strongest Uchiha at that time. What the hell is wrong with this dude's mouth, bro? Why his mouth got muscles? Nigga mouth strong as hell. Hey, yo. But even though Itachi's clan was filled with all this talent, he just so happened to have the most talent out of all. When he was younger, he was brought to a war to show how thugs really get down. He got his very first body at the age of like 5, bro. Oh my, what the hell? Also, when he was younger, he linked up with Japanese Diddy. Orochimaru was all like, man, fuck all my dead homies. They was gonna die anyway. They low-key sorry.
Orochimaru ain't shit. Orochimaru ain't shit. What the heck?
If there's any meaning in death, it's to take advantage of it. Young Itachi was like, what's the meaning of life then? There is none. If you ain't immortal, gang, you might as well just off yourself, twin. Now, young Itachi heard this and felt this deep within his soul, because he immediately tried to off himself the next day. They got this dude free falling with his eyes closed. Are we serious? Why his suicide attempt so passionate and peaceful, bruh? This how I look singing that raw wave in the shower after I just lost my S tier talking stage. What's love to a broken heart? Saying that mid-suicide attempt, he decide he ain't wanna die no more, so he catches himself in a saucy way. This way y'all be forgetting he's a coon, bruh. Throughout his whole life, he aura farmed simply because he knows y'all are watching. So when he does bastard activities, the public is deceived. Like when bro was training in the isolated room, you seriously think that he ain't know Orochimaru was gonna pull up? I know he smelled that Epstein Island infested aura from a mile away in the show, but this ain't this nigga a genius. So if Itachi was training and Orochimaru pulls up, there's a very high chance the show would show the audience. And guess what? That's exactly what happened. Once the show had the camera on Itachi, all he had to do was aura farm his training. He jumped in the air, yeah, hit the kunais with his kunais, landed on the rail, did a triple backflip. Nigga, all he doing? That's not
Okay, to be fair, this isn't even that impressive in Naruto feats. It's a he's getting obviously at this point, but like let's hold on. I think he's overhating.
unnecessary gang. And now, if you think I'm hating, which I am, it's high-key justifiable hate though. The training, the triple backflip to land on the post, maybe you can justify. Once he lands on the post, he stands there looking at absolutely nothing for a smooth 5 minutes. He ain't got no AirPods in, so he's not imagining himself in a TikTok edit. There's no speakers around, no music around. He conveniently has a spotlight directly on him, and you mean to tell me this is not purposeful performative nonsense? On Bila Asan's whole existence, he know exactly what he's doing, bro. He's doing it for y'all. Y'all are the target audience. When Itachi was younger, and
listen, it's not just him. The Uchiha are notorious for aura farming. They live for this shit. Like they have drip and they have aura farming. The Uchiha live for this shit. They are aura farming masters. Madara literally spent half his time being alive, both for first time and second time, aura farming like he's a G. It's Sasuke, we know what he does during that Chunin exam. He's got that epic entrance. He's an Uchiha. Hell, even Obito with the freaking mask on was aura farming. Like it's a whole thing with them. Like I'm not, no.
the kids tried to stone him in broad daylight in front of the huz, and he effortlessly dodged every single stone. Then No Look caught one stone, jumped into the air, and managed to hit every single stone with that one singular stone he caught. I just know all of y'all lost y'all marbles, but
I mean, I didn't give a shit when I first saw that scene. And granted, the kids were like, giving him crap because he was a genin who graduated at like age 8 or 9 or whatever. And so they thought, oh, you're pretty arrogant. Now, people assume Itachi's an arrogant person. He kind of was, but he wasn't. He never really looked down on other people. He just kind of like, thought he's like, oh, they're not up to my level, so they're not worth my time. That's kind of how he treated some people. I'm going to be real with you, fam.
I was focused on who he truly was as an individual. I ain't gonna lie, Itachi was tough as a ninja, like I said before. He graduated from the academy at 7, awakened his Sharingan at age 8.
Oh, those eyes. Yeah, those eyes. How he awakened the Sharingan? He saw his entire team get killed by Obito. Yeah, that happened.
At age 8, I was doing this.
Hey guys, what up? B-ball 3.
He passed the Chunin exams at age 10. That is elite, bro. At 10, I was tryharding on Minecraft, Kit PvP, and Pot PvP. Niggas were not hanging with me in that. At 10, I was watching Rice Gum and found out about Prime Time Samurai. What the hell do you guys know about Prime Time Samurai? I don't partake in the snow anymore, but back then, I love being cold. At the young and tender age of 11,
Careful, nigga. Dr. Umar is listening. He'll be very disappointed in you.
He joined the CIA, and at 13 became a CIA captain. He was out.
Okay. He joined the CIA because his dad wanted a spy on the inside. That's literally the only reason why he joined. Like, dead ass.
In the Anbu Black Ops, banging out with his fellow fraud twin Kakashi Hatake.
Whoa. Kakashi catching strays now. Whoa.
Yes, Kakashi's a fraud too. He'd be mad, overhyped, overglazed, but we gonna get into him in another video. The show even gassed bro up by saying,
even at the age of 7, he thought quite like a Hokage.
Now this low-key has two meanings. The first meaning is that this means that at 7 years old, he was really damn smart. Intellectually, he was hooping, he was getting buckets. However, though, him, and I quote, thinking like a Hokage is exactly why he's such a lame-ass nigga.
Nigga, he thought like a Hokage because I'm pretty sure Itachi, when they're doing the training exams, there's a whole written exam. And so, like, they don't tell you, but the best way to get answers is to cheat, like, spy, gather intel, like, do ninja shit, right? There's only 2 people in Naruto universe who got a perfect score without cheating. Minato and Itachi. Basically, they knew the answers to all the problems. They knew, like, mathematics. They were good at, like, they knew, they were ninja smart. They were book smart. Like, that's just how it was.
Because, well, you see, to be a Hokage, you low-key have to be a lame-ass nigga. Every single Hokage to ever exist, aside from Hashirama, is more stupid than they are smart.
Well, okay, there is no Tobirama shit. Tobirama did a lot of fucked up things, but to say that he literally helped build the entire village, like the tuning exams, the Ninja Academy, that was all him. What the fuck? What?
For example, Tobirama, well, that's easy. He's racist.
I mean, he didn't fuck with the Uchihas, that's true, but to be fair, he didn't hate the Uchihas, he hated Madara. Now, Danzo was racist as fuck, that is true.
As hell. Everybody knows that every racist is low-key an idiot. How the hell you gonna hate a whole entire race for what 99% of that race doesn't do? Do you think the majority of folks is moving like King Von? Nigga no! And then bro's solution for keeping the peace was literally just extreme hating. He made the Uchiha the police, the cops of the village. It looked like trust, but it was really to make the villagers hate the Uchiha more. Everybody hates cops! People were...
I mean, he's not wrong. That kind of did fuck them over. He's 100%. No, it definitely fucked him over. It definitely fucked him over. Tobirama definitely, he didn't hate the Uchiha. He hated Madara, but he was definitely paranoid about them. Now, the problem is because he grew up when the Uchiha and his clan were beefing. So that kind of made things, like, really fucked up. But yeah, putting them in the police department was, like, a bad idea because all it did was basically make them outsiders. Now, what happened with Danzo? That was, like, just... oh, it's a whole other level.
Already mad weary of the Uchiha. So when a tall, athletic, red-eyed Uchiger with freeform talks you down for tax evasion, you gon' hate the Uchiha even more than you already do. Imagine how many more races were created when Prime Braun dropped 45 on a sorry-ass NBA team. And then Tobirama moved the police force HQ next to the prison. The prison was in the outskirts of the village. So he indirectly moved the Uchiha to the outskirts of the village. The Uchiha wasn't dumb.
Now, the Uchiha were not, like, so, like, common misconception, the outskirts in the police headquarters, that was on the outskirts. But the Uchiha weren't, like, segregated like they were, like, when Danzo, like, when Sasuke was born and all that shit. That didn't happen until later. But, yeah, this was bad.
They saw what bro was doing. So, you know what I'm saying? Naturally, this created more hating ass Uchigers. When Orochimaru told Tobirama all this, he was flabbergasted. How you gonna systematically oppress a whole race and expect them to not be angry? Tobirama is a lame ass nigga. Hiruzen is even lamer somehow.
Yes.
First of all, he has a weak ass mole on his nose and his cheek. That shit ass. Second of all, as I've mentioned multiple times on this channel, he is solely responsible for the reason why Naruto's childhood was so damn buns. Naruto's mom quite literally told bro, Hiruzen, take care of my big-headed ass son. You balding ass monkey. Then Hiruzen looks Kushina's fine ass eyeballs in the eyes and said, don't even worry about it, shorty. I got you. That man didn't have shit but his trash ass ninja attire. What the hell is this? You are not sneaky, little man. Naruto grew up, no mom, no dad, no uncle, no father figure, just some washed Maruchan ramen and some true moo milk. That's literally all he ever did for bro. When Naruto was getting bullied by the whole village, when Naruto was getting pieced up by a grown man with negative drip for buying weak ass mask at a mask shop, when Naruto had to watch the girl of his dreams get taken by a chronic aura.
Nah, stop. His girl of his dreams was Hinata. Put some respect on Hinata's name. Put some respect on her name.
Hiruzen was nowhere to be found for this nigga. That man Hiruzen is so lucky that Naruto didn't grow up listening to Youngboy. If Naruto grew up listening to Free Dog, Green Dot, and I Hate Youngboy, the second bro ever sniffed Kage level power, he would have switched down the whole Lee village, nigga. Hiruzen is so lucky I ain't Naruto, bro, because if I was, I'd be hitting the whole village with one of these, bro. If Naruto ever rightfully slimed out the whole entire Lee village, it would have been nobody's fault other than Hiruzen. It's not even just that too. Why the hell?
Okay, this shit. So I don't know if he's gonna explain this or not, but there's Naruto being, the Jinchuriki, that wasn't public knowledge until this fuckface, Danzo, decided to, the Hidden Leaf needs somebody to focus all their hatred on, just like a little scapegoat for all their problems. Let's tell us the Jinchuriki for the Nine Tails. It all got leaked because of fucking Danzo. So, if you ever want to blame any problem in Naruto, chances are it's this piece of shit right here. Just this one.
He let this felon Danzo free and walking around and in power. And Minato, I'm not gonna lie, for the most part, Minato is cool. His free form tough as hell. His wife Loki valid. He became a Hokage while being a part of no special clan. He genuinely is the textbook definition of that nigga. So actually, as a matter of fact, I take back what I said. The only lame ass Hokages is really Hiruzen and Tobirama for real. He even went out like a real nigga too. He saved his nut from getting turned into a kebab. So when Hiruzen said Itachi had the mind of a Hokage, he was def talking about himself and Tobirama, because them two are ass. Itachi is ass. He moves just like them. He acts just like them. He low-key might even be worse. Now let's get into why that is the case and why Itachi is a fraud. First off, it's because he don't follow BucketHatSplash on Instagram and like this new post. Now first off, as you would already expect, I'd say he slimed out his whole entire clan, bruh. He switched up on his whole entire clan who loved and cared for him for the Lee village. Out of all the people you could switch up on your day, what your day zero is for, it's the Lee village. Are we serious?
He didn't have a choice.
The same Lee.
I mean, he didn't have a choice though. It was basically like, if you don't help us kill everybody, you're gonna kill everybody, including your little brother. And his whole thing was, this nigga was, he thought like, okay, if I side with my clan, chances are it's gonna cause a civil war, and then other nations are gonna invade, and it's gonna be another world war. And he did not want that. He's like, nope, fuck that. I want no part of that. And like he just was like, yeah, no, fuck that. And so he basically says, okay, what is the best chance to ensure Sasuke's survival? He decides to kill the Hokage. Now here's the thing, people forget, he's like 14 when all this shit went down. He's like 13, 14 years old, so he's not exactly like the most mature person in the entire room. He's like, oh, I'm just a teenager. He's barely out of his preteen age. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna give him shit for that. I blame all that on fucking Danzo and his scheming ass. Okay, I genuinely do believe that. Now, also how I felt about his clan, I'll be real with you, Itachi didn't fuck with his clan. Not like that. He didn't fuck with them. Like his whole thing was like, after he was doing the whole spying shit, he just kept telling them. He says, "Yo, this is a bad idea. Let's just. I know we're kind of getting hoed, but let's just swallow our pride and keep doing our job, and things will get better. I promise." And they're like, "Nah, fuck you, you rat." And so he just didn't really fuck with them. He just didn't. And like when they're doing when he's killing everybody, him and Obito, he does this whole thing where he's like, "Okay, let me go kill some of the, when he starts killing, he's like, okay, depending on how I feel about them, either I'm gonna give them a chance to fight back against me, or I'm just gonna be brutal and fucking kill them slowly and painfully." And for some of the ones, like the hardliners who wanted the coup, yeah, he went with the latter.
Village who told Kakashi's father to genuinely blow his shit smooth off for saving his friends. I mean, KK Konoha, the United States of Konoha, the same Konoha that told you, a 13-year-old Itachi, to slime out your whole family. That's the village you love so much, care so much for, and want to switch up on your mans for? Chat, am I wildin'? Is he not a bastard? Is Itachi Uchiha genuinely not a sorry-ass little boy?
I mean, he's not a good person. He's not a good person. He's a pacifist, but let's be real about this. His one thing where it gets on me is how he treated Sasuke and like everything that happened after that, because he, holy fuck, made a bad situation 1,000 times worse. And there's no reason why Sasuke, like Obito didn't have to do anything. He just told Sasuke the truth. He edited out some details, but Sasuke goes fucking crazy after this shit. Like, no, he's not a good brother. But I'm not gonna give him too much shit because again, he was caught up in a really fucked up situation that he had no control over.
boy with Stockholm syndrome. It's like me slamming out all black people in America for Donald J. Trump. Why the hell would I slime out LeBron James for Donald J. Trump? If he said Atlanta, then maybe I could consider. When they start talking about Operation Take Atlanta Off the Globe, for good!
I got involved with that.
Like, at least when Omni-Man and Maki switched up on their family, it actually made sense. Their family was high-key bugging. Like the Zenin clan, they were straight buns, bro. If you were in the Zenin clan and came out the womb and you wasn't moving like Braun immediately, they was not jacking you, gang. If you came out that coochie with no curse energy, no curse nothing, ain't shit about you was cursed, you was catching straight belt your whole childhood, teenagehood, everything hood, nigga. Like Toji, his whole family did not jack him because he had curse energy, but guess what though? He had a heavenly restriction. Basically what that means is in exchange for having no curse abilities, he instead had these hands. And these hands could genuinely disassemble any sorcerer alive. With the sole exception of Satoru Gojo, of course. But then wait, even then, he slimed Gojo out too! Kind of. Then,
yeah.
This happened. Yo, Ace, is that you? Nobody in Toji's sorry ass family with all their spells and curse energy could even hang with bro, but they was still hating on him. So when somebody else in the family was born with no curse energy, Maki Zenin, they gave her the same treatment. So once her twin sister sacrificed her life to give Maki more strength, she did what I'm low-key surprised Toji didn't do himself.
Toji didn't do it because he had his wife. Toji he had his wife. He had his woman. He's like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna let him be. I'm bigger. I'm better than this. His wife dies, then he goes back to his old habit of drinking, gambling, and assassinations. But yeah, that was just Maki didn't have anybody like that. Her sister tells her, "Yo, fucking kill them all." She says, "All right, bet I will slime them all out." Well, that's but I mean, it could be worse. I mean, well. No, it definitely is. That is worse.
She rolled up on her own hood that actively disrespected her and slimed out every single member, solo, dolo, nigga. Itachi had help. Itachi had Obito. She did that jump by herself.
Okay, the thing about Obito, I don't know if he'll get this or not, but Obito killed, like, all the women and kids. Yep, Obito killed every single woman and kid in that night. All the elderly, that was him. That was him. Itachi dealt with most of the fighting force. Obito dealt with most of the women and children. Like that was all him. Yep.
So not only was she more justified in doing so because her clan was actually buns, she was even colder doing it too. And then on top of that, Itachi was caught aura farming on his family right before he was gonna do it. Why the hell are you posing like this? Like you about to do something great? You was not nice, bro. You can just tell he couldn't wait to do this, bro. He couldn't wait to slime out his second uncle for not giving him more ribs at the family cookout 2 years ago. In Omni-Man, his betrayal was justified too. His family, his clan, his race was literally just the White Hoods, except they were the ones that were physically strong. Conquering other planets, if you ain't want to get conquered, they destroy your whole planet. They're literally low-key just spatial Europe. Get this, bro, once every adult Viltrumite gets recognized and respected as an asshole, they get formally certified in the art of colonizing. Do you want to know what that certification entails? They get a fucking mustache. Coincidence? I think not. Viltrumites literally grow older and graduate to being the guy from Germany. Are we serious? Like, genuinely, these are bro's greatest students. This dude right here, Thrag, especially him. The second the Viltrumite leader died and he became the
I got that Joseph Stalin mustache.
new ruler, he ordered his whole entire race to backdoor each other. He says some, hey y'all, I am Grand Regent now. Our last leader died because of weakness. I must purge all the weakness. You there? Yes, sire. You're too black for my planet's monkey. Nigga, what? But we cool.
Whoa. He slammed out the black nigga like, oh, you too melanated for my liking, nigga.
Drag immediately squished up on his day one. Then everybody on planet Viltrum started giving everybody the works. Outside of that, kid Viltrumites attend school. In the school, they low-key beat each other's ass.
Your education is over for today. Go find food and shelter if you can.
Go find food and shelter if you can. You mean they can't eat? They don't even have homes?
Return here tomorrow at sunrise prepared for combat.
Yeah,
at least 2 of you will die. So if you are smart, you will bring a weapon.
What the hell did he just say, bro? And then immediately after bro said that, his parents started jumping him and beating his ass to make him certified in the Viltrum Empire. Why the hell?
This is an Itachi video, and I'm like, he's giving like, 5 minutes on like Maki and all that shit. Okay, fine, let's see what happens.
Oh, his dad got him in a chokehold.
So, yo, if y'all know the reference, you know what he's talking about.
Did he just no-look smack his wife away from head mid-fight? Yeah, the Viltrumites had to go, bro. They were genuinely a nuisance to every species across the galaxy. But even then, all that wasn't all it took for Omni-Man to switch up. Even though all that was true, even though he was that himself, it wasn't until a bad bitch came into his life that he started to change, man. Once he got tapped into the Dominicans, the Latinas, the Puerto Ricans, once he felt his first bounce, and I'm not talking about basketball, that's when he started to realize, maybe I shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, go around and...
Listen, if you ever read the comics, you know what Krieg is going to be doing. Krieg is going to be smashing so many hoes, man. He's going to have like 12 wives or some shit. That's just... Earth Coochie is the strongest force in the universe.
Commit genocide on other planets. But even after that, he still wasn't fully convinced. He wasn't fully ready to slime out his race. Itachi, however, he ain't give a damn, bro. The second they issued the order, the second they told bro to do it, he was all hot. He was already ready to go. And you mean to tell me that that is your GOAT? Are we serious? Don't think that just because Itachi could throw kunais good means he's a GOAT or something. Don't let him being tough fool you, just like R. Kelly being good at singing didn't fool us. Now, some of y'all watching might be like, hey, BucketHatSplash, Itachi did what he did for a reason. He didn't want to actually slime out his clan. Okay, now, first of all, yes, he did. Second of all, I already know what some of y'all are gonna...
No, Itachi, he did not want to kill his clan. He was... this isn't... I don't know if he's gonna explain this or not, but Itachi's so traumatized by killing his clan. This dude, he cannot sleep when it's near the anniversary of his clan's death. Like, when it happens, he cannot sleep the entire day. He's that traumatized over it. And he hated himself for it. Like, that is one of the reasons why he wants Sasuke to kill him, so that he can atone for the crime of committing basically every kind of murder you could see. Like, Itachi wasn't fooled. He was a betrayer and a murderer. He knew that. That's why he felt he had to die by Sasuke's hands. But he's not a good person. Let's get that out of the way.
Follow up saying, you don't even understand why he did it for real. You don't even comprehend the meaning behind what he did. Now, my response to that is, are you trying to say I can't read because I'm black, nigga? I know exactly what led him to do it, all right? Here, I'll even explain it. Here goes two more for y'all. Right, so do you remember how I said Tobirama, the second Hokage, low-genuinely, very low-genuinely banished the Uchiha clan to the outskirts of the village? You know what I'm saying? Over time, this created resentment, anger, hatred. It was getting done like niggas, and by niggas, I mean niggas. So, you know what I'm saying? The Uchiha are low-key strong, they're low-key powerful. They got ass scrap.
Not strong in Senju. I'm sorry, they're not strong in the Senju. Let's not pretend ourselves. We know who the strongest clan is in the Hidden Leaf. It's the Senju.
On them, they got ass scrap in their own eyeballs. So they was
but they also have to like watch a loved one die. Like it's really not like, if you look at it, it's like the powers are cool as shit, but it's like you're gonna get fucked mentally. Like it's just not. It's almost never worth the power.
We're getting mistreated, you know what I'm saying? How about we murk these niggas? In my opinion, a reasonable conclusion to come to, seeing as they have been oppressed for decades now. However, unfortunately, a man named Danzo Shimura exists in the Leaf Village. Now, if you want to know the abhorrent things Danzo has done, basically half the major problems in the story he caused. He stole a teenage Uchiha Sharingan because he's greedy. After the Nine Tails attack on the Leaf Village, he managed to isolate the isolated even more. Nigga, how is that possible? The Uchiha clan was already in the outskirts. He pushed them in the outskirts even more. He instigated Hanzo the Salamander, which was basically Kobe of the ninja world.
He basically, 90% of the problems, fuck Danzo. Listen, Sasuke at that point was crazy. He had a lot of haters in the manga and anime, but I don't care what anybody says. We all cheer when Sasuke finally put this piece of shit in the ground.
To give the Akatsuki, which at first was a peaceful, non-violent organization, by the way, straight backshot, straight meat, straight dick, which led to the creation of pain, which led to making the Akatsuki evil, which led to getting the Leaf Village to resemble Japan on August 9th, 1945. He indirectly caused the death of Jiraiya because he indirectly caused pain to be evil. He told the village that Naruto inherited the Nine-Tailed Fox. All the hatred to the Nine-Tailed Fox all transferred to a Gerber baby Goo Goo Gaga saying that nigga Naruto, baby Naruto. Naruto wasn't even old enough to comprehend the nuances of Coco Melon, and the whole village was already his op. He gave Orochimaru the resources and materials to conduct evil Diddy Snake nigga experiments. He tried to slime out the Hokage, his former mans, multiple times because he wanted the position and was jealous.
Nigga, Hiruzen, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, seriously, like, why? Why are you letting this nigga live? He keeps trying to kill you. Like, better yet, why does he still have his fucking job? Like, it should have been fired years ago.
By the way, after all that, the Hokage still let bro walk the Leaf Village. What are we doing? When Pain of the Akatsuki pulled up, mind you, like I said before, he indirectly indirectly caused this. Danzo indirectly caused this. When Pain pulled up, when the real demons pulled up, Danzo ceased to exist from the village because he wanted zero smoke. He wanted no parts in the Pain belt. Mind you, bro's whole thing is that he does all the dark evil shit for the protection of the Lee village.
Cap.
He ain't protecting nothing. What is blood doing? Blood is frozen. That right there is Danzo Shimura. That same Danzo Shimura told a 13-year-old Itachi to slime out his own clan, his own race. So right now already, even without going into context on that specific order yet, if you agree with the Uchiha massacre, you're basically agreeing with an average Danzo Shimura idea.
No.
I don't think you want to agree with an average Danzo Shimura idea. Alright, so the reason Danzo told Itachi to do this is 1, because he's racist. 2, if the Uchiha clan tries to coup d'etat the Lee village, it's gonna be a civil war. If a civil war ensues and other nations hear about it, other nations, the Lee village's ops are gonna pull up and start deacon him like them Philly niggas.
See, they be like, I dicked him, you dicked me.
I just dicked her.
So Danzo's solution was to get Itachi to slime out his whole entire clan. Knowing what I just told you about Danzo, is Danzo really the individual to listen to when it comes to anything ever? But Itachi, the self-hating coon, ate that up immediately and was on hot. He was ready to go. The Civil War, in my opinion, fuck them niggas. The way I see it, let's say the Civil War happens. By the time it's over, some Uchiha will still exist and they won't wholly be wiped out. The Lee village though will take a lot of damage. However, the Lee village, like I mentioned before and in past videos, the Lee village is straight ass. They low-key have to go. Unfortunately,
Damn, this nigga really hates Konoha. Like, they did a lot of fucked up things, but like the worst village. That's the hidden sand with Rasa. That is just straight shit.
a lot of innocents will get sent back to the lobby, but a lot of Uchiha innocents got sent back to the lobby in reality too. Also, there low-key is no such thing as a Lee Village innocent. The regular innocent Lee Village citizens were the same citizens bullying Naruto growing up. It was
this nigga out here come with the extermination of the hidden leaf. I ain't heard that argument. That's wild. Oh man,
calling bro slurs. They was laughing at.
Listen, I'm gonna give my answer how you can solve this shit. Get Hiruzen, get Sasuke and Itachi's dad, get them in the same room, cut all the noise and bullshit, and say, okay, what's your beef? Explain your points, be like, okay, I can do this. All right, this is what you can do. Good, I'll agree on this. And you just you kill off the most extreme points, Danzo, and then the hardcore supporters of the coup, and everybody goes home. Like, this is just no. It didn't have to come to this because so much bullshit got in the way. It didn't help that Obito was, trying to incite rebellion too. So that didn't help matters, but. Yeah.
The Lee Village is a street filled with hate-filled Twitter niggas. Name me one good thing the Lee Village has contributed to society since Hashirama and before Naruto became Hokage.
Trying to think what good thing. Shit. Fuck. Wait, hold on a second. That train? No, that was right Naruto became Hokage. Oh, the Ninja Alliance at the end of the fourth grade Ninja War with Kakashi. That counts. The Ninja unit. That counts. I got one.
I don't hear nothing. You wanna know why? Cause nothing, nigga! Every main villain in the 4th Great Ninja War was a Leaf Shinobi. The two people corrupting the world the most behind the scenes were Leaf Shinobi. Japanese mangaka low-key love writing fictional America. What does America even do?
The clan. You overestimate your own abilities.
The blacks. I'd be so insane if I said something like that, bro. And then
No, when he thought he was crashing out, that was after Shisui died. His nigga, and they just said, oh, you killed Shisui. And Itachi's like, Itachi at this point was like, fuck this, I'm gonna beat their asses.
As we know, Itachi aura farmed on his whole entire clan. Killed his cousin, killed the rich uncle that be giving him all the good advice to get the hoes. Killed grandma! You killed grandma, dog! Eliminated everybody but his little brother Sasuke. But then even Sasuke, he did this nigga OD dirty too. When Sasuke came back home from pulling all the shorties at his school, he walked around and genuinely saw his whole entire bloodline bloodied on the floor, deceased. He walked into his crib and there his sorry ass brother is aura farming on his dead parents he just killed. This is y'all's goat. Sasuke was Itachi's #1 glazer. The way y'all, not me, y'all glaze Braun, Sasuke was glazing his brother more. But they're his goat, his glorious king, was just standing there cosplaying OJ Simpson.
I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay.
Now, like I previously stated, Itachi did spare his fellow nut. So that, you know what I'm saying, is good. A little bit. Until you realize Itachi put Sasuke in a genjutsu and forced him to watch his parents die, his cousins die, all his family die.
Itachi, listen, I feel for you, but this is by far the most fucked up thing he did. Like, I get what he was trying to do, but my God, did you fuck your brother over? Like, Obito had to do absolutely nothing outside of just change out some details about his own involvement, and your brother goes fucking crazy because of this shit. Like, no.
518,400 times? God damn, nigga, you already racist. How the hell you get worse? Itachi claims that he did this to make sure Sasuke hated him. I think he already was gonna hate you, gang. If I was Sasuke, me walking into the room and seeing my big brother purposely trying to catch the good sunlighting to increase the reach of his aura would have already had me hating bro, let alone what bro just did. He's not taking no selfie, there's no phone around, there's no hoes around. He killed the hoes too, but at least we know he doesn't move like cat. But chat, is that not crazy? Genuinely the worst big brother known to fiction, non-fiction, anything.
Trying to think of this worse big brothers than him. I'm trying to think. Oh fuck. Trying to think who the worst. I gotta think off the top of my head. I know he. Sanji's brothers. Sanji's brothers from One Piece. Sanji's brothers. Yeah. Ichi and Ninja. They're older than him. They count. They're worse. Trying to think anybody else in Bleach. No, nobody in Bleach that's a bad brother like that. Black Clover. No. Let's go with Fairy Tail. I guess you can argue maybe Zeref and Natsu, but no, not really. Who else? Trying to think of other manga. Damn, who other bad big brothers that I can think of? Any really shitty big brothers? Oh man, fuck, who was the bad big brother in anime that I'm not thinking of? I know there's one. Fuck, there's this one. The siblings from Gintama, I forget their names, but that's a whole other. If you know what I'm talking about.
Ever, nigga. He's like how when you're younger, your older brother is low-key a meat-face to you, then gradually becomes a goat. Except for Itachi, it's the exact opposite, and he low-key becomes a genocidal coon who rides out for a nigga who stole all your family members' eyes and put it on his nasty-ass arm after the genocide. Ew! Donzo, what are we doing? Is this not nasty to you, gang? You can't even goon no more without dead niggas' eyes just peering into your meat, bruh. One eye looking at you dead into your soul and disappointment, and another is just straight staring at your Johnson, judging the girth and tonnage and max velocity potential that your meat can output, bruh. And hold on, wait a minute. You got a Sharingan on your palm too? Ew. You got a whole Sharingan, a whole eyeball, making direct contact with the glizzy. So let's say bro isn't even gooning, he's just like, you know what I'm saying, peeing. His meat is just out there reverberating with the Sharingan, bro. Donzo, you are one freaky nasty ass nigga. You definitely are gooning too. I know you are, because I know you get no hoes. Do y'all think Donzo is genuinely walking down on shorty spitting game? You think you're hitting some Ayla mama, how you doing? Say I look good. You say you love my dress. Appreciate it. He not doing none of that, man. He out there gooned out with the Sharingan on his arm. He might be gooning to the Sharingan. Ayla mama, you the real Sharingan. Saying that. And that's the kind of individual that Itachi was rocking with. Man.
Itachi not fuck with Donzo. He hated him. Again, shitty situation. But yeah, Donzo definitely gooned for a Sharingan. He had this weird thing about the Uchiha's powers. He was fucking creepy.
And then, like I said before multiple times, Itachi spent the rest of the show after that massacre just straight aura farming to make y'all forget. Like for example, TikTok already caught on to this. This meant Itachi would always have his Sharingans on like fucking AirPods, bro. He would go to the Akatsuki Discord hologram meetings with his Sharingans on. Why the hell does your hologram have a Sharingan? Like, does this not look mad performative to y'all, man? Post massacre, it was more rare to see Itachi without his Sharingan than seeing a Topps upload. It was more rare than y'all typing in on Instagram BucketHatSplash and following my Instagram and liking my new post. And didn't Itachi get sick because of this, bro?
His whole thing with the Sharingan, keeping it on because he didn't he was still a spy against the Akatsuki, so his whole thing was like, I gotta be on the intel, keep my shit on the DL. And I think it was just showing it was like a skill thing because Madara did the same thing, Obito. So yeah, they kept it on 24/7.
He was so dedicated to the R farm. He was so dedicated to making y'all forget he's a bastard. He was so dedicated to the art of stunting on niggas that he caught eye cancer for the pure sake of popping out and showing it. He R farmed on Orochimaru, which was low-key based, I ain't gonna lie. Orochimaru tried to walk down Itachi, backdoor him literally, but then got made to look like a Yamcha type individual. Now Itachi, under normal circumstances, I would give you props, but unfortunately for you, this is a hate watch video. I hate you, nigga. You don't get no props for taking out Japanese Dharma. You especially don't get no props for R farming on Kurenai. Brother, it's Kurenai. We don't care what you do to Kurenai, bro. She's chips. Kurenai tried to put Itachi in a genjutsu when genjutsu is literally this dude's thing.
Yeah,
that was stupid. But Itachi purposely got caught in this nasty ass tree, knowing he could avoid it, to purposely farm cool points with the audience. Y'all literally know it's Kurenai. Y'all know Kurenai is buns. It has done nothing the entire show but get pregnant. Y'all still glaze Itachi for this, bro. This right here is unethical hoops. Do y'all genuinely not see the debauchery that is going on with this young man? Why does Asuma and Kurenai look shocked? Y'all knew this was gonna happen. It's Kurenai! And Itachi, you're not cool about this, bro. Your whole bloodline is especially glazed with good genjutsu. If your last name was Inazuka, you would be chips. Would you even supersede Kiba as an Inazuka, bro? Would you even pass Splash as a bucket hat? When the Akatsuki was trying to recruit Datara as an Akatsuki member, Datara was talking about his art. He was talking about his passions, his dreams, bruh. You see how passionate this dude looks to talk about his hobbies?
Disgusting.
Is he finished? Who knows? Who cares? I'll handle this.
Oh my gosh, bro, this man swears he's so cool. This man want to be a nonchalant dreadhead so bad. Then after Itachi beats Datara with his destiny-given glazed genjutsu powers, the sun comes out and Itachi immediately gets in the way of the sun to aura farm off the lighting, reverberating from
Uchiha do this shit. Uchiha are the biggest aura farmers in history.
behind him. Oh my gosh, bro, this nigga's trying so hard. Like, are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? There is no reason to do this. He's not even trying to show niggas the fit. He's showing niggas the silhouette. He's flexing his silhouette, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like this a day. This is clearly ranked lobbies. People stay talking about Piccolo's aura farming, Sung Jin Woo's aura farming. I truly just don't think their dedication to the craft is quite like this, man. And look at Datara too, just eating this up. Truly enamored by his presence. Oh hell no, man. Why is he looking like he's truly seen the greatest nigga to ever exist? He hasn't even seen me yet. This right here though is exactly how I look when I see a fine dark skin, brown skin with locks.
Beautiful. This is art.
Yeah, that junk gotta be illegal, gang. Nigga, as a grown man, peered into another grown man's eyes and called that shit art. Damn, is dick riding all you do? Then they got dudes in the comments straight glazing. Why does Itachi look so godly at the end, LMAO? LMAO, he didn't look so godly, man. LMAO, get off your knees, nigga. The way the sunlight hits Itachi, it makes him look like he is a religious prophet. Do y'all see what I mean, man? The same.
Listen, I love Naruto. But my God, do Itachi Glazers never shut the fuck up. They're just like, this nigga was perfect. He did nothing wrong. Everything about him is perfect. And he had no flaws whatsoever. I'm like, first off, he was a shitty brother. Let's not pretend that. That was an actual thing that happened. Like, he was shit to his brother Sasuke. Let's not pretend also the fact that he was extremely naive to take Danzo's words. He should have gone and third Hokage and be like, yo, this is what this rat's doing. Can we get rid of him? But yeah. I love Naruto, but Itachi Glazers, man, they are something else.
Man who slimed out his own family for Donzo Trump is now getting put in Jesus talks because he caught some good lighting. This man is so light-skinned. Then Itachi walks around with a cool-ass shark that may sound like nothing, but who you walk around with is very important to your aura. Kisame is literally a talking shark with hair with a cool thing on his back that's wrapped in bandages. We all know anything in anime that's wrapped in bandages is cold as hell. Yeah, I know in the Akatsuki, you can't pick your partners. I just know this nigga slid paint a 20 to make Kisame his partner. Also too, Itachi's love for aura farming, Kisame shares this love almost as strongly. This is them in the rain, just straight tryharding. Itachi sitting down, hand on his knee, looking off into the distance. Actually no, his eyes probably closed. Sorry nigga. He in his head talking about some, I just know I'm shitting on these niggas. And then there's Kisame right behind him, hand on the blick, looking off to the right. Nigga, nobody's in front of you.
Listen, the Uchiha are the most infamous aura farmers in Naruto. They live for this shit. Their whole stare down. That is their whole thing. They live for this shit. Kisame, yeah, he aura farmed a little bit, but it wasn't really his thing.
There's genuinely no ops within your vicinity. What are you doing? And then as Itachi was about to die to Sasuke, he reignited Sasuke's childhood trauma by smacking him on the fucking forehead. Every single time Sasuke wanted to play with his brother when he was younger, Itachi kept beating the hell out of his forehead every single time they say, sorry Sasuke, another time. And then that other time would never come. So then he did it again, but the other time, this time was him being fucking dead. Y'all see what I mean, bro? Like, is he not a dick face? That's y'all's goat, man. man, I guess, man. Itachi may be strong, he may be tough with the kunais, tough with the Sharingan, I guess. But as a human being, as a person, he's barely better than Orochimaru and Danzo.
I won't go that far. I will not go that far. I won't say Itachi is that bad. Now, he was a shitty brother to Sasuke, 100%, and he definitely made a bad situation worse. But he was in a shitty situation, and he was like almost no way out of it. So yeah.
But hey, that's the video though. Follow my Instagram, give me the 10K, drink some lemonade, and as always, subscribe. I've been that big, you feel me?
Final thoughts right here, baby. Let me give my final thoughts right here. All right. Yeah, Itachi, amazing character, shitty brother, deeply flawed, and his Glazers need to chill out. If you're still here, all right, I'm almost 45 minutes in, holy fuck, it's been a minute. I need to get some food. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Until the next time, I'm your boy Malik. Deuces.